Hi, I'm Robin with LarkinTrainingRoom.com. Today we're doing an interval-based workout with 3 circuits: a bodyweight circuit, a mini band circuit, and a stability ball circuit. If you don't have this equipment at home, that's okay. You can do all these exercises with bodyweight modifications. Let's get warmed up. Start on your side with your legs bent and your knees stacked out in front of you. Also stack your palms on top of each other. Exhale and open up your chest to the ceiling and reach the arm across as far as you can get it. You may be able to get it to the floor, or you may not be able to. Just go as far as you can and don't try to force it. Exhale out the tension as you open up. This mobilizes your mid-back. Feels really good after a day of sitting or computer work. One more here. I'm going to turn around so that I still face the camera to do the other side. Oh, the floor is cold. Exhale, open up. You may notice that one side of your body has more mobility than the other side. That's certainly the case with me. That's pretty normal. Just exhale and get whatever range of motion you have. Let's go 2 more. Now turn over to your front. We're going to go to quadruped position, so that means hands under shoulders and knees under hips. We're going to do bird dog holds. Grab the ground with your hands and feet, extend opposite arm and leg, and hold that for a couple seconds. Reset and go to the other side. Now I'm imagining a rubber band extended from this hand to the opposite foot. That helps me engage more muscles and really do the movement with purpose, which is how it should be done. You should feel something as opposed to just going back and forth really quickly. The back should stay neutral. And I'm actually reaching with the heel of my foot out behind me. This is actually good for your core, it's good for balance, and it's good for your lower back. Let's go 1 more each side. Excellent, and then we'll stand it up. We're going to do a squat to a rotational lunge. So squat, and then I'm going to take this foot, point it out 90 degrees. So this foot points that way, this foot is left behind pointing that way. Come back to the middle, and then go to the other side. Squat, rotational lunge. Getting some work in different planes, the squat and a lunge pattern. Always squatting in the middle and alternating the side that we lunge to. It's good to introduce some other movement planes into your warm-up. We'll go 1 more each side here. The next drill will warm up our butt and our balance. So you're gonna pick a leg to stand on. You can lift this other leg up or you can hold it down as a kickstand. I'm gonna reach towards my instep and back up. Now if you can only reach to your knee, that's fine. Just go as low as you feel comfortable with. And again, if you want to keep 1 foot on the ground as a kickstand, you can do that. If you want more of a balance challenge, lift that leg up in the air and reach it behind. Switch to the other side. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Reaching for the instep. Working on my balance activating my glutes. Let's go one more. Last one, crisscross jack. So I'm gonna finish like this. The arm that's on top matches the leg that's in front. Nice crossover pattern. Exciting the nervous system, getting it ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, grab some water. We're gonna start with our first circuit, our bodyweight circuit. We've got 9 minutes of work in our first circuit, 3 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds to rest. We're gonna start with an inchworm to ankle taps. So I start standing tall. I reach down, it's like I'm gonna touch my toes. I walk out to a plank. Once I'm there, I'm gonna reach across the body, tapping the toes before I inch my way back and stand up. Our option here to make it harder is a push-up and then your toe taps. Just keep it moving. Each one of these is a, pretty big rep, so you'll probably only get about 4 or so tops, 4 to 5 in each interval. Reach across, I'm piking those hips up and stand it up. Shake it out for 20 seconds. Our next drill is a pop squat plus 2 reverse lunges. So it's kind of like a jumping jack with more depth to it, plus 2 reverse lunges. It's coming up. Pop squat, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. Just keep it moving at your own pace. If you don't want to hop, step, and then lunge. That would be your lower impact modification. You can also add an overhead reach. The more you include all your limbs, the harder you'll be working. Keep it going. Awesome. Shake it out. Our final interval will really get that heart rate going with high knee holds. So we hold on every third high knee. So it'll look like this once we get going. Here we go. Now I'm doing the higher impact version. You could take it down a notch by just kind of pumping your feet back and forth without so much of a hop. So you do the option that works for you. I think this one feels the longest. Keep it going. Oh my gosh, that took forever. Okay, that's our circuit. We're gonna go back now to our inchworm with ankle taps. Option to add a push-up in there at the end of the inchworm. Oh, shake it out, get that heart rate down. Get ready to walk those hands out. Option to push up before you pike the hips up, kind of like a downward dog. Back up. Now I'm going kind of fast because I want to try to get 4 in this interval. You don't have to go that fast. Take it at a pace that you can really control and get the most out of. I should have time for one more. I'll try to fit that in. Oh yeah, I got 4. Shake it out. We got pop squats with reverse lunges coming up next. Your job in that rest interval is try to get the heart rate down, recover as much as you can before we jack it up again. Here we go, pop squat, lunge, lunge. Getting a squat and a lunge pattern together. It's kind of a great blend of strength and cardio all in one. Lets you get a lot done in a short period of time. Almost there. All right, shake it out. High knee holds up next. Bring it down. Remember, take your option for how high of an impact you want this high knee hold to be, whether you want to keep it a little smaller or go bigger. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, stick it. 1, 2, stick it. If you're doing the higher impact version, try to get those knees up high. It's a very athletic drill. Whatever pace is good for you. Oh, that one does go on. All right, one more time through those 3 exercises, starting with inchworm to ankle taps, optional push-up, optional push-up. Let's see if I can get 4. Maybe I can get 4.5 this time. We'll see. I'll hustle. Tap, tap, ankle. Whew. Still returning to a plank in between each tap. I want those hips to be down. So you are in a good plank in between the pikes. Walking back. Buzzer hasn't rung yet. Oh, 4.25 maybe. Shake it out. Pop squat, reverse lunges, up next. Last time with those. Keep breathing. Pop squat. It's your last time with these, so here's your chance. Pull out the stops, because you're gonna get a water break after your 3rd drill. And now you know exactly what to expect for each one. So you can really go for it, right? Why not? Oh yes. One more time with those high knee holds for 40 seconds. Go big, go high with those knees. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. I like really incorporating the arms. That's your natural sprinting, opposition. Good for coordination and matching the natural gait pattern that you already have, which is the hand opposite to the leg. Babies do it naturally. Adults have to think about it as they get older. Woo! Grab some water. We're back in a minute with our mini band circuit. In our second circuit, you will need a mini band. It's gonna be on your body for all 3 exercises. If you don't have a mini band, that's okay. You can do all of these things without one. So I start with it just above my knees, 40 seconds on, side to side squats. So I'm gonna step out to the side, then step to the other side, fighting that band. Option here is to add a little hop switch in between your side to side squats. Keep pushing out against that band. Don't let it collapse your knees in. Fight it. That's what it's for. Keep going. Remember, you can always dial it back with a side to side squat without a hop in between. No problem. Just keep moving. Great. Interval number 2, 4 jumping jacks plus 2 lateral toe taps. So I'm gonna keep the band right where it is. Coming up in 5 seconds, we're gonna start with the jacks. Just follow along as we go. 4 jumping jacks, 2, 3, 4. Now stick it, lat tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, tap. Option, low impact. You don't have to hop for your jumping jack. That's the halfway point. Now your band will roll up at some point. Just put your big girl pants on, your big boy pants. Keep going. Almost there. All right. From this next one, I'm actually gonna shimmy that band down the legs to my feet for a banded mountain climber. So grab the ground with the hands, set up in a plank, dig those feet in because it's trying to push them together, and drive the knee towards the belly button. Now, what do I always say about the hands? Grab the ground. I don't say it for the heck of it. I say it because it's important for your shoulders. Grip strength is related to rotator cuff health. If your hands are engaged, your shoulder stabilizers are more engaged. We know this. That's why we take advantage of it. Almost there. Great. So we go back around. That wasn't the most graceful way to do it, but we need that band back above the knees for our side-to-side squats. Shake it out. Woo! With a hop or without a hop, side to side. Now today's workout is kind of challenging. There's a lot to it. There's no rule that says you have to do this whole workout at the same time. You could do the first circuit, our bodyweight circuit, and stop. Come back to the mini band circuit a little bit later. Maybe as a movement snack in the middle of the day. Same thing with the stability ball circuit coming up. You could put that off till later. Throughout the day, you're still getting the whole workout, but not all at the same time. That's okay too. Woo! Could be a good option if you're sitting a lot during the day to get up, get some movement in, 10 minutes at a time or something. That works great. Just know you have options. 4 jacks, 2 lateral toe taps. Here we go. Tap, tap. It's getting warm in here. It's almost that time of year where you gotta put the air conditioning on. Keep going. Oops. Challenge my ability to count. Tap, tap. Just keep moving. All right, shake it out. We shimmy that band down the legs to the feet. Always keep some tension, some distance between the feet so your band doesn't pop off. Of course, it might happen anyway. Bands are bands. Here we go. Mountain climber. Go at your own pace. The other option for mountain climbers, of course, anytime you're planking on the ground, you can also plank with your hands elevated onto a surface. That just takes load off your upper body, off your wrists, off your shoulders. So that's always an option. But grabbing the ground helps. Almost there. Good. Let's see if I can do it more gracefully this time. Sitting down might be a little easier to get that band back up. Like I said, it will roll up. If you have a rubber band like this, just do the best you can. One more round. Side to side squats first. Check in with yourself. How hard are you working? Do a little talk test on your own. Like, you can say a lot of words without needing to breathe. You might want to amp up that effort a little bit. Short workouts are great, but you gotta be willing to work hard. Put some effort into it. Almost there. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that band. Shake it out. 4 jacks plus 2 lateral taps. Coming our way. Remember, this is our last time through this circuit. Hang on. Here we go. 4 jacks. Tap, tap. Bands are great feedback for the knees because you know you're consciously fighting it. So you're aware of where your knees are aligned. So if you have problems with squatting, a band can be a good solution or help. One more time. With mountain climbers, shimmy it down, right to the feet. Some distance between the feet to keep that band on. Hop up to plank. Last time through with those mountain climbers, set that plank. Make sure your hips aren't hiking up on you. Keep that alignment. Maybe that's where plank came from, you know, a board of wood, straight, lined up. Hang on, a little bit longer. You're almost done with this mini band. Woo! I know you all wanted to do that at home, so I did it for you. Get some water and get ready for your 3rd circuit with your stability ball. Circuit number 3, you'll need a stability ball. I have a 55 centimeter ball here. If you have a larger one at home, that's okay. You can use that. And if you don't have a ball at home, that's also okay. I'm gonna show you some options for these exercises where you can do it without a ball. So same deal, 3 exercises, 40 seconds of work, and 20 seconds of rest. Our first one is a forward lunge. We're gonna do a figure 8 with our ball, side to side. So if you don't have a ball, just wave your arms in a figure 8 pattern. Squeeze that ball. And I'm going down into a lunge, but another option is just to step forward without all that depth. But if you got it, go for it. At your own pace, might be slower than me, might be faster than me. Weave in that ball. All right, exercise number 2, we're gonna do rollouts. So if you don't have a ball, you're gonna set up in a plank and you're gonna walk out like this and walk back in to a plank. If you do have a ball, you start with your hands on the ball and you're gonna come forward also as a plank and back up. You do not wanna leave your butt behind or have your butt precede you. Everything should come together. This is an exercise where the larger ball that you have, the easier it gets. The smaller the ball, the harder it is. Brace, brace, brace. Now if you start to feel like you're hitting your lower back here, stop there, come back. We don't want to feel the lower back. We want to feel the abs. Squeeze the butt. Awesome. Third exercise, I'm gonna demo without a ball. If you don't have a ball, you're gonna step up to a bridge, walk your feet out as straight as you can, and walk back in. That's what you do if you don't have a ball. If you do have a ball, you're gonna start with your legs straight. Lift your hips up, curl in, curl out. This is our hamstring curl. Notice as I curl in, my hips go up higher. Get more hamstring goodness. Do the best you can. If you need to lower your butt down in between each rep for a little breakatina, you can do that. I'm not talented enough to lift my arms in the air. I will fall over. But if you can, you want to make that harder that way, you can do that. Woo! Shake it out. That was our first circuit, our first round of our circuit. Going back to the forward lunge with figure 8 pattern. With or without that ball. Coming up in 3 seconds. Here we go. Squeeze it. Weave it. The infinity symbol. Make it big. Now, if you had a medicine ball at home, those are weighted balls. And you want to go crazy, you could use that. Ooh. That's a little harder. It's got some weight to it. There's always options. Hang on. This feels very graceful. Cool. Ab rollouts. Remember, I'll show you the option really quick. Without the ball, plank. Make sure don't have a butt up. Walk, 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 walk. Walk, 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 walk. Butt stays down. Ab rollouts with a ball if you have one. Starting tall, coming forward as a unit. This is called an anti-extension exercise. We really gotta fight to keep the plank. Chase the plank throughout. As you roll out and as you roll back, chase the plank. That's what they say in TRX. Keep it going strong. Only go as far as you can control. We don't want that lower back kicking in. Hamstring curls. Remember, without the ball, your option is to bridge and walk out and walk Back in. With the ball, your legs start straight. Your hips lift off the ground, and you curl in and curl out. This works your hamstrings, back of the legs. Woo! That's the halfway point. Just do the best you can. That's all anyone can ask. Keep it going. At least I didn't make you do a single leg hamstring curl. Those are brutal. Almost there. All right. 2 rounds done. 1 round to go. Let's do this. 3 minutes. Get ready. Figure 8 with forward lunge. Weave it. How low can you go? How big can you get with your weaving? If you have a weighted ball and you want to use that, you can. Remember, anytime we incorporate the arms with the legs, more muscles, more demand on the system. All right. Ab rollouts. As you can see, I grabbed a pad. I didn't say that the first time around, but a mat for your knees would be nice. Now that I mentioned it the 3rd round. Whew, get ready for those rollouts or plank walkouts. Coming forward and back. Are you bracing your abs? 360 degrees around the body, plus the butt. And can you see my feet? My toes are tucked under, so I'm trying to keep ground engagement with my feet. Remember, the butt goes with the body. Don't let the butt trail behind or start the race. All comes together. Turn to your back one last time with the hamstring curls. I'm gonna feel those hamstrings tomorrow. Starting with those feet on the ball. Curling in and out. That ball adds an instability challenge as well. So everything's working. Another balance challenge. 15 seconds. Just gotta hang on a little bit longer. Woo! All right, set the ball aside and grab some water. We're gonna do a short cool down when we come back. Tuck those feet into the ground, reach overhead, tuck the pelvis slightly, and let the hips open up. Breathe. Straighten out that front leg and sit your hips back. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. We're gonna stretch out the hamstring because it just did quite a bit of work. Hold that for a breath. Now switch up to the other side, half kneeling. Drive the feet into the ground. Lift the arms to the sky. Squeeze the butt. Tuck the pelvis under slightly and let this hip open up and hold. Hey, Bartleby. Sit the hips back. Reach and stretch out this hamstring. Make sure you drink lots of water today. Let's finish with a short child's pose. Reach, sit the hips back. Breathe. Reach towards your left. Reach towards your right. And pat yourself on the back for a job well done. We'll see you next time. Now he shows up at the end.